right, we are live now. Tommy, good morning. John, good morning. Wow, Tommy, I think this was the first time that you were not first. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks for dropping in. This is round 2. Hey, boss man, David, how are you? Thanks for popping in. But this is round 2 for a bowl that I started last week that decided to split apart on me. And I took it off and tried gluing it, and it didn't glue. So I broke one ring off and just set it aside, said, okay, we'll do it next week. Came back this morning and looked at it, and it looks like another ring has decided to pop because, you know, obviously wood likes to move when things start to get warm. And it's actually warmer in my garage now. I think I might even be in the 50s, upper 50s in my garage. Don't see my breath this time. So let me switch cameras on here and show you what we got going. So this is the bowl that I started. It's multi-wood. It used to be about that thick until things started breaking off, and then it's down to this now. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. So anyway, well, I'm just gonna start on this. There is a link if you want to pop in and hang out and say hi to people and whatever, please feel free. But today is going to be pretty chill, so let's see what happens with this bowl, and hopefully more people will come in. So on we go. Now look at this. This is interesting. Popped right off. So makes me wonder if any of this is going to hold. Today is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Brian, how are you? Welcome. Did a little CA glue on this outside here because this ring right here decided to kind of get a little weird, so I filled it and put Gorilla Glue, CA glue in there. And I'll tell you what, I am not a fan of Gorilla Glue super glue. You know, they say that it will bond in 30 seconds and all of that, and yeah, they lied. This thing has taken forever to actually get dry. Matter of fact, it still feels like it's wet. So if anybody has a rep or something like that for Star Bond, sure like to try out some Star Bond. Anyway. Oh wow. So I have my garage door open and the wind is blowing a little bit and I don't have a hat on, and it's the first time I've had wind going into my hair. It's a little distracting. Well, it's definitely interesting, isn't it? So I can actually go a little bit deeper in there. Well, thank you for being positive. I hope so too, David. It's still pretty thick, so that's good. And I actually like having those lines down there. If I go any further, I think I'm going to get into something a little different, which I'm not going to like very much. So I may keep that just as thick. So let's do that, because if I go any thinner on this ring right here, it's going to go down in this bottom ring, and not as good colors, I don't think. So anyway. Okay, so we got a little bit of rough right there. I need to take that down a little bit and make it a little bit softer of an edge. And once we do that, we'll do some finishing, and then maybe, heck, maybe we'll do some Easter eggs or something like that. I mean, I know everybody's doing Easter eggs, but what the heck? 'Tis the season, right? Whew, you could smell that super glue. Gag. Yeah, that didn't come out real great. I do not like that Gorilla Glue. I don't. Sorry, Gorilla Glue. Failed. Okay. So with that, sorry I'm going to be a little muffled. Got to put on some protection. I guess it's not too bad, but anyway, let's do a little sanding. I know how much everybody loves sanding, but we'll make this quick. That goes through sandpaper really fast. Okay, let's do one more at 500 grit. Cool. All right, so now we go to the old Axe abrasive paste. Thank you, Tom and Ann. I actually won this in one of their Sunday drawings, and I absolutely love the stuff. I would like to try the Yorkshire Grit, but I imagine it's going to be about the same. But you never know till you find out. And I'm putting a pretty liberal coat on here, just because this wood seems to be pretty dry. But I can already tell that some of these pieces are going to polish up really nice. We'll let that sink in just for a teeny bit. Yeah, Tommy, you don't use any of them, huh? By the way, if any of you guys want to hop in, you're more than welcome. The link is up at the top, but hold on just a quick second here. If you want to pop in, say hello. All right, so, oops, there we go. Axe abrasive paste. Thank you again, Tom. And see you, Brian. Thanks again for coming in. Good luck with those trees. Hopefully they're all done. And I'm not putting hardly any pressure on here. I'm just letting the grit do the work inside of the wax. You can already see it's already starting to shine up in there. And I do this until I don't have anything else left on the paper.
I have just a teeny bit. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, it's not too shabby. It's got some good chatoyance in there, especially with the walnut and some of these others. Let's get some of that going on there. And this, you don't need a lot. All right. So I'm going to still use the same rag. And we'll toss that. Let's get a dry rag. And I'm not putting any pressure on here at all. Just enough to let it do its thing. Let it polish itself up. So overall, not too shabby. We are getting some flash out of there. That's nice. On the end, yeah, nice and smooth. All right, I'm not even going to put anything else on there. I thought I was going to put maybe a wax on there, but there is no need. That actually is fantastic. So on the whole, there's the bowl. I don't know if you can see the flash in there or not, but and then I'll put a finish in there. But okay, came out all right. Not real impressed, especially with that, but I'm gonna have to do more stuff with this. This is really cool wood. We'll see in the future, see what happens. Tell you what, having that mask on, it's enough to drive you nuts. So, let's see, we've got 4 people in. Not too popular today. Oh well, I'm sorry. I tried. Oh, hey, Chris. I didn't know you were in. How are you, buddy? Saw your video the other day about with the 2 musicians. We're going to have to talk about that. I'm not sure who those guys are, but they seem pretty cool. So, it's getting to be Easter time. Yeah. Yes, I took the Chuck key out. See? Hey, Nick. Welcome, buddy. How are you, sir? So we got a little piece of walnut here. I'm not sure I'm going to fully be able to do... well, I don't know. This is just a scrap piece. Maybe if I work this way in, then I can make an egg. But for those of you who are just coming in, we just finished this. And we're moving on to Easter eggs. But, you know, I like doing Easter eggs. They're fun. They're pretty easy, and this one should be pretty shiny, and let's see what we can do with it. I'm good in pain. Is pain good? I know you went to the store, so I'm sorry you're in pain though. That sucks. Lady half, boss kids, boss dogs. Nick, that's funny. Let's take a look and see if this is centered or not. Yeah, it's centered enough. So do you guys like that better or that better? Come on now. Hi. Yep, that's my first catch of the day. All right, I'm switching back to the spindle gouge. Let's see. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That's no good. That. There's a little chunk out of there. Interesting. All right. Gonna be kind of a weird looking egg, but sorry guys, I'm gonna have to turn one of these on because I'm having a little trouble seeing. All right, well, it's getting there. It's getting there. Give it a little shake. Get rid of that. I know it's Makes a lovely sound. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the smell of walnut. It's one of my happy smells. It still has that little chunk taken out of the back side of it, but I'm not going to fix it. Little 500 grit. For those of you who are new, if you're watching, which none of you are, so, oh, maple. I've never turned maple, so I don't know. Love making shavings. Woohoo! Nice, nice. All right. So this time we're going to do it just a little bit quicker. Going back to the axe, abrasive paste. This time I'm not going to shut it off. I'm just going to leave it on. And put it on this way. And I'm not putting any pressure on here, just letting it do its thing. Until it's all gone. And throw that one away. And then with the microfine, just a little dab. Throw that on there. That's polished up nicely. Love walnut. Wow. Okay, time to part it off. There we go. Give you another view just for fun. Trying to give it that egg shape before. Guess that's close enough. Alrighty, well, let's get this sawdust off of here. Interesting. Got a little paste in there. So there's your egg. I guess that's a wormhole, or I'm not exactly sure what that is, but and I'll take that off and finish off the top and throw that in there. Oops, there we go. So let's see, what do we got? What do we got for time? We're 52 minutes. Okay, well, here we are. Guys, thanks so much again for coming in. Yeah, it kind of looks like an acorn. I need to turn one of those. I keep threatening to do one of those acorn boxes, and I always forget. I need to do that. That's true. I have got so much to do. You know, wood turning is a journey, and I learn every time I do, especially from watching the YouTubers and all that. So always up for a good sticker swap if you guys got them. But I think, well, Tommy, I don't have one from you. Boss Man, I don't have one from you. I do have Nick's. Yeah, I can't turn the camera, but it's up here, right there. So if you'd like to do a sticker swap, get with me on Instagram or Instant Messenger, Messenger, whatever it's called. Let's do that. Yeah, Tommy, you do. Send me a sticker and a piece of maple. That would be cool, man. I'll even help you with shipping. funny. I've got lots of pieces of wood hanging out, and a lot of it I don't even know what it is. I just know it's pretty, and I like to turn it a lot. You know, Tommy, what I did with mine is I just went on Microsoft Paint, and you know, I got a picture that I liked, and you know, with that log, and then just put words on it. I know that, you know, like Flaming Turner, he drew his own. Chris, he did his own. So I mean, you know, but here's the thing to remember is people are going to remember you by what they look at. So make it not too flashy, but professional. And you know, I plan on keeping my logo for a very, very long time. I doubt I'll ever change it. You never know. I could get sick of it. I did in the beginning. I changed because I wasn't real impressed with the colors, but I do like the green and all of that. Now, yeah, if you want somebody to help you, talk to Nick. I borrowed mine. It's only temporary. Well, yeah, it does kind of look like the Harley symbol. I'm just saying. Well, anyway. Well, guys, thanks again for joining me in the chat. Those of you who come back and watch this and see what I did, see how I finished the bowl, leave me some comments. Tell me how I did. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, you know. So we're going to go ahead and close this out. I know we've got a whole bunch of other turners that are coming up, especially tomorrow. But you guys, thanks again for popping in and saying hi and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. Well, I know I probably would, but you know, from last week, I was pretty frustrated, and you know, but it is what it is. I appreciate the support. Like I said, if you guys want to do a sticker swap, absolutely. Let's do it. So I'm going to hit the button. As Jay would say, let's knock it on the head. You guys be good to each other. Do a good turn daily. Thanks.